What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another Monster Hunter Now video with me, your boy Jurassic Papi. And in this video I wanted to slice through a couple Barioth as we depart. Eventually we'll see it again soon, but for now let's talk a little bit about the builds that I had. So I did two different builds for this, and one is mainly because I wanted to upgrade the Rathlow's longsword juxtapose in conjunction with the Anja scimitar. Now, there's no real big difference to either of these builds. The only major difference I would say is both the Rathlow's males are just swapped, right? One's Azure and one's just a regular Rathlow's. Now, the other thing, I guess the last thing I wanted to say was obviously the weapon, but the weapon levels are different. The Anja scimitar is going to be G755, and the Rathlow's that I'm currently building is still in G715, if I'm not mistaken. Now, before we get into that slashing, hacking, and dashing, please feel free to leave a like, comment down below, share this video, and let me know how your Barioth event went. So once you fought the Barioth for about like 10 to 15 times, you kind of start to realize a very familiar pattern with every fight, and just the main thing would be that it kind of deviates, it branches out. It's either going to shoulder tackle you or do a tail swipe after the first initial counter. But with that being said, you also start to notice that it has kind of three major weaknesses, and once you exploit them, the fight becomes a lot easier. And that's going to be going for the head and going for the two spikes on its front legs. The tail is, of course, highly encouraged to go for, but I would say to save that last while you work on the front legs, because it completely I feel like it completely throws it off its game, as you'll see here if I can land it. But once I get that front spike, everything just kind of falls into play, because it just falls over to its side, and then I just I know I don't have enough time to break anything else health wise or like timer wise, so I just kind of try to finish it off there as fast as I can. But again, once you break that head or the spikes, it like throws it off the game. Now, this is in no way like any tutorial or anything like that. I feel like we're way beyond that point. The Barioth's been out for a good minute. I'm pretty sure everybody knows or has their own unique way to take down this nimble creature. But one thing that I did want to make this video for is kind of just like a walk through time since like November-ish, right? November, December, whenever the fulminations of the frost started. Kind of just like a reminiscing before the Barioth is officially gone for, most likely, it seems to be like the year, at the end of March. I wanted to make another one for the Legiana, but unfortunately I didn't have the time to go out and fight a couple, and the ones that I did fight I always forgot to record. So unfortunately we won't be getting a Legiana one like I wanted to and like I planned to. But I think I have an earlier Legiana fight or video, and I'll probably link that at the end of this video, and you guys feel free to go check that out. I hope you enjoy it. It's one of my earlier ones. It's kind of probably a little like a little cringier, but I hope you enjoy it. I will say, using the longsword on the Barioth definitely felt like it went hand in hand with the fight. Both movements, both the Barioth and the longsword movements were kind of majestic, moving along in sync with each other. As you can see, like sometimes, except that time, don't pay attention to that one. That's annoying too. But it definitely always felt like it was a little easier to kind of stay in pace with the Barioth, especially once you figured out the patterns and the movements of it. But regardless, it was still pretty difficult to go against it, and I wanted to get some 8 ranks. I like to try to punch up as much as I can, especially with like not having Wyvern gem shards, and I just want to try to grind as much as I can, grind enough 8s so I can hopefully get another one soon. But I like to I like to punch up as much as I can, and with both of these builds, I felt like I was able to successfully take an 8 down. Unfortunately, I the ones that I did take down, I always either forget to record or throughout the entire fight, I forget to put do not disturb and I get just a ton of messages. But regardless, guys, this has been super fun for me. I love going out and fighting these monsters. I'm excited for all the new ones that are coming out soon. That's going to be the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys next time.